Do you know how the universe knows what you feel about your relationship? Well, let's go back to biology class. The neurons in your brain, which are basically the communication cells of your brain, they send out electrical signals and chemical responses, and they get sent out throughout your body. So if you have a thought or a feeling here, those neurons fire, and then that information is transmitted throughout your body. What this means is that your face shows how you feel, no matter how good you think you are at hiding it. Now, granted, there are some people that are much better at reading facial expressions than others, but your face will show, even in micro cues, how you feel. Your tone of voice will reflect how you feel. So those neurons are going to impact your tone of voice, and any of your other body language, your behaviors. If you show up excited about something with your partner versus, like, if the thought's like, oh, this is such a drag, I do not want to do this, well, that's going to show up differently. You're not going to show up with eyes wide open and a smile on your face. You're going to probably be rolling your eyes and not sound very enthusiastic. What do you do about it? What does this really mean? Well, this means if you're already in your mind constantly going over and thinking that you want to leave the relationship, or you aren't sure how you feel about it, how you feel about your partner, then these thoughts and all the little thoughts that come around that, like every time your partner does something that annoys the crap out of you, or every time your partner doesn't follow through on something that you asked them to do, or when you compromise and do something they want to do even though you don't want to do it. Any and every time all those interactions happen or those thoughts happen, those neurons are firing, and it is going to impact how you show up in the relationship. So what's underneath a lot of those thoughts and feelings is an unregulated nervous system. Usually, I'm talking about the relationships that you've been together for a long time. If you're in the honeymoon phase, this doesn't make any sense to you. But if you've been in the relationship a long time, your nervous system is probably unregulated. And the fact is, honestly, in this day and age, most of us have an unregulated nervous system unless we have found the ways to calm it. Let me add this caveat. I'm not talking about ignoring how you feel. I'm not talking about live in that perpetual happiness state, pushing away or denying all your other feelings. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being easily triggered, not being able to catch yourself and pause and take a breath and be able to have that conversation. That's what I'm talking about when I say an unregulated nervous system. You just can't handle those conversations or those interactions. And to get to that place that you can be triggered and not react, be triggered and stay present in the conversation, it takes practice. It does. It takes practice. Similar to if you want to be really good at football or baseball or dance or any of those things, they take practice. It's the same thing. It is the same thing to have a regulated nervous system, to stay present in a conversation with your partner, when you really just want to be angry and stomp off. It takes practice. And so let's work on those things. I can help you with those things. That's some of the stuff I do in my relationship clarity circle. So join me. See the links in my bio and feel free to join whatever you think helps you.